Hello, welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. I love this question about side dishes, and I will, of course, make a bunch. I've already made. If you go to the playlist, Kitchen Basics 101, or the Vegetarian Friendly Kitchen Basics 101, or just scroll down the profile, I have every single video. I have it titled exactly what it is. So on every single video, it'll say like Kitchen Basics 101 roasted bacon, Kitchen Basics 101, like whatever it is. So you'll see lots of stuff. It's great. It makes it easy to navigate and find what you're looking for. So if you scroll down my profile, you'll be able to see all the side dish options. Like you'll see corn casserole. You'll see, I don't know, you'll see tons of roasted veggie ones, I'm sure. And I'll make more. I definitely have a list of ones that I'm going to make. But I thought while I'm doing my weekly rotation, which I always do, which is I roast bacon every week. Talk about roasting, since I'm roasting bacon. A great side dish for almost anything is a roasted veg. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like a Gen Xer. I'm actually like on the bubble between Gen X and I think millennial. But I grew up with like everyone did like steamed veggie or like microwaved veggie or boiled veggie. And I hated veggies. I was like a really picky eater and I was just like, what? Hated veggies. When I got older, I learned that the way to make almost every single vegetable in the world delicious is to roast it. Honestly, roasting is amazing for everything. It's great for bacon. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm roasting my bacon. It's great for potatoes. It's great for veggies. So, side dishes. You can roast broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, squash, chickpeas. Like, you can roast any vegetable pretty much that you can think of, and it's basically delicious. So when I'm like, oh, I don't know what to make for a side dish, I'm like, oh, I can make a roasted veg. I make roasted green beans with like garlic. Oh, so delicious. Roasted green beans with like butter and garlic is so good. You can basically roast any vegetable. You can roast any squash, and it always is delicious. It's always a great side dish, and it goes with pretty much everything. So that's like step one, do roast the veggies. Let's talk about the oil for a second. If you do a high smoke point oil, like a grapeseed oil, or if you look some vegetable oils are okay at high heats, then you can roast 400, 450. That's fine. That's delicious. Be careful. Your parchment paper is probably only rated to like 400. So don't go above 400 on your parchment paper. If you're going to do coconut oil, which I love, they sell multiple different forms of coconut oil, and you have to read and look at the container. They do sell coconut oil that can go up to 400 degrees, but most coconut oil is only stable up to about 350 degrees. So then you have to roast a little longer on a little bit lower temperature, but that's great. I used to make all the time broccoli roasted in coconut oil with salt and pepper, and it's delicious. Like, I would put it out for parties and it would disappear. I do the same thing with green beans, the same thing with cauliflower. I like cauliflower at a little higher heat, so I would use like grapeseed or olive oil for cauliflower because cauliflower gets so caramelized and beautiful. Oh, you could do beets. Oh, roasted beets are amazing. Thinking sides, I just think that you think roasted and think veggie, and you can pretty much go anywhere. So that's like my one tip of the day for this video. But we'll definitely do a bunch of other side dishes. Like, I love myself a side dish or a casserole. I love potatoes. So I've made for you guys au gratin potatoes. I think we've done a scallop potato. We've done roasted sweet potatoes before as a side dish. I've made stuffing. I've made mashed potatoes. I've made a lot of side dishes on here. Corn casserole, of course, we've already done that. And you can always just do that too. Like, get a freezer bag of corn or a freezer bag of peas. And when you microwave it, if that's the way that you're heating up, just toss it with some seasonings. Put some butter in there for some great fatty flavor. Add salt, pepper, garlic if you're having Italian food. Give it some Italian seasoning. If you're having French food, maybe do herbe de Provence. If you're like, just kind of look where you're going regionally, and then use the seasonings that accompany that. Corn, peas, all those, they do great. And just swimming in butter makes everything better. If you eat at a restaurant and you think, oh my God, food at restaurants is always so much better, yeah, that's because they're not afraid to use salt and butter. At home, we're so afraid to use salt and butter. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. or my 25 cents. I roast my bacon 400 degrees for between 20 and 30 minutes. I flip it once or twice as I do it. And I just store it in a Ziploc bag or a glass container in the refrigerator and use it all week. And if I could recommend anything as a weekly thing, it's probably this. When I need a little bite of protein, I can just grab a piece of bacon. I make my breakfast sandwich with this bacon. You're making a ham and cheese sandwich, throw a couple bacon slices on top, makes everything better. So I just love having it like ready in the fridge. I think you'll eat a lot more at home if you have things ready in the fridge. Anyways, I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question. And I will probably start organizing some playlists into mains, sides. Would you guys want that? Would you want me to organize them to like breakfast, mains, sides? Or do you like them to be vegetarian? Because they only let me put a video in one playlist. I can't put it in multiple playlists. I wish I could, because I could put in vegetarian and I could put in breakfast, or I could whatever. But I can't do that. So if you guys would like me to organize them like breakfast, lunch, dinner, mains, side dishes, something, dessert, something like that, let me know. Or if you want me to organize them like Italian, American, like tell me if you want them organized like that. We're probably going to be making a lot of American food for the holidays because they're traditional, but we're probably going to be making a lot of Italian baked goods because my kids insist that I make a pizzelle and then I make Italian cookies because they don't have their nonna anymore. So I love you guys and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.